Welcome to Period 2's Instructional Showcase. I'm Marisa Todd, one of your hosts for today's show.
And I'm Cailee Morgan. In media broadcasting, students have created instructional videos to give an audience a step-by-step guide on their topic. All of the projects today were shot and edited by the media broadcasting students of PTHS.
Students use a variety of techniques such as graphics, voiceovers, and music to keep the tutorials organized and straightforward.
Our first project, made by Gabe Adcock, Nathaniel Eddy, and Brendan McKay, was meant to appeal to an older audience. They explained how to access the internet the old-fashioned way.
Welcome to the thrilling world of dialing into the internet, where the screechy symphony of modems is your ticket to cyber success. Grab your popcorn, folks, because we're about to embark on a journey that's slower than a snail on a Sunday stroll. Step 1. Locate your trusty modem, dust off the cobwebs, and give it a good pep talk. It's gonna need it. Now, turn on the computer that is older than you, and wait until you graduate high school for it to boot up. Go ahead and violently kick your sibling off the phone.
To the teachers, I have no clue how he doesn't have a detention yet. Like, it's insane.
Hey, get off the phone. I gotta check my email.
No, like, I'm talking to Morgan. I haven't seen her all day. Back off, okay? You're so lucky you have sisters. Yeah, he's so disrespectful. Like, he literally...
Get off the phone!
Now, dial into that internet connection like you're trying to win a radio contest. Feel that anticipation? No? Well, neither do we. Congratulations! You're now officially connected to the information superhighway at a whopping 56K speed. Now you can finally write that email to that one person that you just met. Now go make a sandwich while you wait for Outlook to send. Happy surfing. Eventually. Hopefully. Maybe.
This project was well shot, and I feel like it's a tutorial I would most likely see on Facebook.
I love how they incorporated humor into their project. All of our older viewers definitely remember how frustrating it was to start up their internet at first.
Our next project was created by Cailee Morgan and Georgia Krasinski. Watch as they teach us how to bake a cake using their amazing baking skills.
I always see videos like that when I'm scrolling on Instagram. Now I really want to bake a cake, especially with homemade frosting. Joining us now is Georgia Krasinski, who created the tutorial that you just watched. What was different about shooting this kind of project?
This project was a little different for me because it was shot all overhead and there wasn't a lot of movement with the camera. And trying to film while baking a cake is so hard. I did not expect it to be a hard video to make, but it was definitely worth it in the end because we got to eat the cake afterward and it was really good.
Instagram and YouTube are great places to find tutorials for baking and crafts. I remember trying to learn how to make all different kinds of bracelets when I was little. Our next project, created by Grace Belcher, Kieran Moorhead, and Megan Doherty, uses graphics to teach us how to make the classic rainbow loom bracelets. Let's take a look. These bring back such good memories.
While some groups created more serious tutorials, such as how to make rainbow loom bracelets or how to bake a yellow cake, other groups took a different approach for their how-to videos. In this next project, you can see how Cole Martin, Gia Camp, and Ashlyn Parker used humor to show us how to get the perfect makeup look. Let's take a look.
Hello loves, welcome to my blog. Today we're going to do a natural makeup look done by Miss Gia Camp. Welcome Miss Gia Camp.
First, gather your materials. Then, pull your hair back and begin your skin prep to cover all those blemishes. Next, grab your foundation and apply a nice thick layer to get that beautiful cakey look. Wow, so beautiful. Next, grab your blush and remember, there's never such thing as too much. Then, take your contour and carve out that chiseled chin and nose. Look at that jawline. Now, grab your eyeliner and do a small wing from the eye and add a small amount of mascara to extend those lashes. Finally, we're going to line those lips and add a little shine.
This product.
Thank you all for watching. Drop a comment below.
Wow, looks like I need to make a trip to Sephora.
I don't know, I think I'll stick with my regular routine.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think I'm ready to watch the next project. I wonder what it's about.
It's a project showing us how to make fluffy slime, created by Skylar Gaudio, Evangelina Tomarello, and Gina Guerin.
It's been so long since I've made slime. I think I forget how to do it.
Well, let's find out.
Today, we're going to be giving you a tutorial on how to make fluffy slime. So, the ingredients you will need is a bowl and a spoon, of course, to mix it, 1 bottle of Elmer's glue, contact lens solution, shaving cream, and food coloring. Let's get started. So first, you're going to take your 1 bottle of Elmer's glue, and you're just going to pour the whole thing in the bowl. Alright, Skylar, what's next? So, once you're done adding in your glue, you can just add in some shaving cream. Don't add too much, but you can kind of add as much as you want. Then you're going to mix it in. Once you're done mixing in your shaving cream, you could add in some food coloring. So, we have pink, green, and blue. What color are you going to do? I think I'm going to do blue. I'll do pink. So just add in 1 to 2 drops to start, more if you want, and mix it together. Once you're done mixing in the food coloring, you can add your contact solution to start activating the slime. Just start out with a little bit and add more as you go. Mix it together. Once you think it's almost done, you can take it out and start kneading it with your hands. You might want to pour some contact solution on your hands, that way it doesn't stick to you. Definitely need a lot more contact solution than I was expecting.
And keep in mind, there's no measurements, it's just really eyeballing.
Yeah, you eyeball everything. And when you're done making the slime, you can start playing with it. Even make some bubbles. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make fluffy slime. Tune in next week for how to make clear slime.
This has been Skylar and Vange. See you on the float.
Slime smoothie!
Wow, that reminds me of middle school. I remember spending hours watching slime videos on Instagram and trying to recreate them.
Next up is a tutorial on how to skateboard by Anthony Luisi. This is an example of a tutorial that would often be found on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name is Anthony Luisi, and this is How to Ride a Skateboard for Beginners, Part 1. To start, we're going to be looking at the parts of the skateboard.
So you're probably thinking, where do I even start? What parts of the skateboard do I need to know? Well, let me explain. Let's start with the parts of the skateboard. The trucks are connected to the board with bolts, which are on the back of the board, which we'll get to later. Those will be very important pretty soon. Continuing with the trucks, we'll also go to the wheels, which have bearings, which obviously make them turn. Sticking to the bottom of the board, we have the deck. The deck is what you stand on, just the bottom of it. And flipping our board over, we have the grip tape. This is what your feet stick to whenever you're riding. Remember those bolts that I talked about? Those are important because those are where you're going to put your feet whenever we hit the ground.
Alrighty, I know you think you're an expert at the skateboard now that we've gone over it, but hold on there. We got to think about another thing first, safety. There's a couple of things that you should have whenever you're thinking about safety for the skateboard.
Like to have a helmet, elbow pads, knee pads, even wrist guards. And, on some occasions, a junk pair of shoes.
Okay, now that we're all padded up and ready to go, we're going to hit the pavement.
First, find a flat surface that you can start learning the skateboard. Remember those bolts I was talking about so much earlier? This is where you're going to use it. You're going to want to place your feet on these bolts. This is the most stable position you can be on a skateboard. So long as you keep your knees bent and feet straight, you'll be totally fine. I recommend holding on to something as well, just in case. This way, it'll limit the amount your board will tilt side to side. Now that you've finally mastered that, we're going to learn our first trick, the ollie. First, placing your back foot down into the pavement, and then sliding your front foot up across the board. Dragging your foot up is a super important step because this is what will launch the board forward instead of up to keep it under your feet. Once you've got these two steps down, you're going to want to put them together by slamming your back foot down and dragging your front foot up. Now eventually, when you're ready, you're going to combine all three and jump.
It'll look like this.
That was impressive.
Let's see what that looks like.
And most of us, myself included, want to go straight to the tricks. We want to go into all these fancy tricks, and we forget the important steps, which is just riding around. I find that riding around on the skateboard, not doing any tricks, just moving, will help you tremendously with your balance and just learning the skateboard.
Thank you so much for watching. And just remember, skateboarding takes a lot of practice. It's one of the most difficult activities anyone can take up. And I want you to know, practice will make perfect if you stick at it. Alrighty, thank you for watching.
Thank you, Anna.
Wow, that was such a fun tutorial. Its creative camera work and editing really made it unique.
I wish this tutorial was around when I was trying to figure out how to skateboard. I loved how it explained the skateboard's different parts before teaching you how to use it. That was very helpful.
This next tutorial was created by Anna Stevenson. Let's take a look at how she uses her creative hands to make blankets.
Hi, my name is Anna Stevenson, and this is how to make a blanket. The first thing you need to do is get your fabric and get your template. Place your template on top of your fabric. The second thing you need to do is start to cut out your fabric around the template. If you want, you can draw a line, and that will make it easier so you can take the template off while you're cutting it. The second step is you need to take a 2x2 square, or a different size square depending on what size blanket you're making, and you need to use that and make 2x2 cutouts in each of the corners of the blanket. Once you're done with that, take a meter stick or a yardstick and just place it on the blanket next to the 2x2 squares. You need to cut out tassels, 1-inch increments all the way on all the sides. After you've cut all of your increments out, you need to take a seam ripper or something similar that can tear fabric and make holes in all of the tassels all the way around. After that, take a crocheting hook or a knitting hook, and you need to pull the fabric through the holes and pull it towards you. Do that all the way around the blanket. After that, you're done. Thanks for watching.
Wow, that was so creative. I should try making blankets and donating them.
That's such a great idea. You can learn something new and help others in need.
Thank you, Anna, for giving me a great idea from your instructional video. I'll be watching it again.
Let's check out our next project, which is a super silly tutorial on how to do the Cotton Eye Joe, made by Lily Kale and Lady Falloon.
What's up, y'all? Today, we're gonna be learning how to do the Cotton Eye Joe. Okay, guys, so first, you're gonna take your right foot and you're gonna go 1, 2, and then you're gonna take it back and you're gonna go 2 times again. 1, 2, so whoa, whoa. So, after you do these 2 steps, you're gonna take your right foot still, you're gonna hit the side, you're gonna come up, and then you're gonna hit the other side, or the same side, and you're gonna go back. So, whenever you hit your leg back, you're gonna set it back down, and you're gonna go to the right, and you're gonna go, ooh, 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 clap. So, after you clap, you're gonna go to the left now. We're gonna go behind ourselves, and we're gonna go, ooh, ooh, ooh. So, after we ended all that stuff to the right, it's time to do left. So you pick up your left foot, and you do 2 to the front, 2 to the back. So, after finishing backwards with the 2 taps, you're gonna take your left leg and go to the side, bring it up, side again, bring it back, and tap it, bring it down. Now, after all that jazz, you're gonna take it to the left, and we're gonna clap. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, clap. Now we're gonna take it to the right. We're gonna go behind ourselves. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. It's time to put it all together now. Please start at the beginning. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Here we go. Where did you come from? Where did you go? To the left. Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
At the next party, I will make sure to whip out the Cotton Eye Joe. Here we have with us one of the stars of the creators of this video, Lily Kale. What inspired you to make this project?
Well, I just think that learning the Cotton Eye Joe is just such a fun experience, and it's a fun dance, and like, if you ever like need to cheer you up, like, just learn the Cotton Eye Joe.
Thanks, Lily. We loved your tutorial. Our last project is a parody of instructional videos. Amelia Metcalf, Elise Smirbeck, and Audrey Stoll use sarcasm to show us what not to do when driving a car.
This is how you drive a car! Step 1, adjust your seat. Make sure you're really comfortable. It doesn't really matter how far or close you are. Step 2, adjust mirrors. Make sure you see your pretty little princess self in the mirror, because that's all that matters. Step 3, seatbelts on.
Optional. If it doesn't match your outfit, don't use it.
That's a good one. Step 4, stop signs are suggestions.
It's a suggestion we don't recommend.
Step 5,
Brake extremely hard. Step 6,
road rage proves the strongest driver.
If somebody makes you mad while driving, you let them know.
You let them know.
You let them know. You scream.
You are banging on those
cry
till they
angry
crack.
tears.
You are bawling
jump
your
out
eyes
of the
out.
car.
You have
and
a
you
hatchet
run,
in
and
your
you slash their
back
tires. And you.
Step 7.
Make sure you always have a snack on hand.
It's hard out there. Those long drives, you need to make sure you have at least one hand on the wheel.
Munch, munch, munch.
Step 8.
Do not yield to pedestrians. You have the right of way. Step 9.
Speed is just a number. The speed limits are actually there to see how fast you can go. Like, driving is actually just a game.
Step 10.
Always stay entertained. Driving is boring. Who wants to pay attention while driving?
Not me.
Not me either. Always text and drive, kids.
I really enjoyed how creative these girls were on flipping the tutorial aspect.
I don't know about you, but I think I'm ready to take on the road.
Well, that's all we have for our showcase today. Thank you for watching our tutorials. Have a wonderful day.